Did you put the same song on again? Did you do this deliberately?
No way! I can't believe this!
Good Anna morning.
You know you're live, right?
No! Oh my goodness.
I was hoping. Okay,
You were
so
hoping that I would do it.
yeah, I was hoping. I was hoping. India's just been sitting there being like, "It's the day, it's the day, it's the day. You can start. It's the day. Remember the day." I was trying to record it. But I turned it on and all she was like is like and she realized that I'd played the song again.
Yeah. It's because today's the day. Today's the day that you can be yourself. Today's the day you
it's
can
your favorite
do
bird
a
friend.
thing.
It's India Swift.
Today's the
Whoa.
day, it's the only one. It's the day you can start. You can do it. Just look into the heart of the day. It's the time in your life. That's the day. It's the day in the day of this week. It's your day. It's my day. It's everybody's day. Day to day, day to day, day. It's the day. Yeah. Fuck it up, musicians. The day. Yes. Happy day, welcome to the day. It's in this week, it's the start of the week. Every day cannot be your day, but today is the day you can start.
It's the day of your day.
It's the only best day of your day. Today's the day when the day is coming. The day is here now. It's that day.
When's the day?
Today! It's the day! Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the day.
It's the day.
It's your day today. It's the day. I hope that everyone's feeling good. Feeling okay. Sorry to subject you to that. But you know, today is the day. With the thing that you wanted to do, today is the day, and the thing you wanted to eat, today is the day, and the person you wanted to speak to, today is the day. So, happy day, everybody.
Happy day.
Happy day. Today is the best day you'll have today. You get it, Ben. How was everybody's weekend? Emma, today's the day that you work as a freelance artist, so it's a pretty good day. Happy day.
Happy day.
Happy day.
Happy day.
That's
Anna.
awesome. Is your first project exciting too, or are you just like, thank goodness I'm free, Lance? We wish you all a most excellent day. I'm fading into a ghost. Oh no! there I go. Slowly spiraling into nothingness.
Okay.
Awesome. Emlet says, the project I'm on is super fun, but also I want to make sure my Patreon grows. Oh, it's going to be so good, Emlet. Oh, it's going to be so good. And it's even going to be amazing for us because it means that we're going to get more Emlet art. This is only a good thing. So happy for you, dude. No more people breathing down your neck all day. Well, apart from us. You know, as mouth breathers who stand behind you way too close.
Wait, what?
But apart from us, no one else breathing down your neck.
We'll be checking in, Emlet. We'll be
Hourly.
We'll be holding you to account. How are you going to grow your Patreon?
I'm assuming by being able to do more pieces for it. Now that his time isn't all being taken up by my other job.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. You appreciate your pure mouth breathers.
Thank you.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Wow.
It's you.
It's me? How did I get in the computer?
Tron magic.
No, my soul.
Oh.
What's up?
I forgot to set our controllers to be proper.
Oh, to be active.
Yeah.
Ah, sorry.
If I could.
Was that because I tried to ask you to disable them for Magic Boys?
Yeah.
Oh, he's kissing himself. Oh my! Somebody black bar that. That's too explicit.
No.
No.
Believe this.
He's mine.
I have been enlightened that today is the day. Have a great day, everyone. Doig GSW Ka, Doig
Crasher gets
GSW
it.
Ka.
Crasher, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. And yes, happy day. Today's the day. It's today. I like how now that you've got everything keying on black, you can't read the text that we say anymore because it keys it out.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oops.
Vert says, Worthy Kids and Mitchells versus the Machines makes me want to learn 3D. Yes. Yes. God, I haven't watched through the entirety of the
Yajima.
of the latest Worthy Kids yet. I need to watch it properly. Mike and I took like a really fast look just before we were going to do something else. I love it. Oh, Worthy Kids. So
on,
good.
everybody.
Love their work so much. It's so fun. It's so cool to see someone who just maintains a spirit of fun. And try something new like every time. I still think Wire is probably my favourite in terms of the look of it.
Wire was great.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be able to do the things we need to with this. Yeah. Apparently if you hit reset again while you're reset, you turn around. Ha!
Oh.
Ha!
Oh.
Ha! 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 Do 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 do. Okay.
Dooby doo da doo da doo. I will get the line waiting on this correct. If it kills me.
No. Anyway. I don't know what I'm working on today.
What are you doing?
I need to close up some stuff first.
What are you doing? What are you
doing?
I don't know.
Can you do anything to do with the intro?
Can I what?
Can you do anything to do with the intro? Or no? Are you like just blocked until you get stuff from me? What about the girl in the glim shot?
I could work on the girl in the glim shot. That's probably a really good idea.
Now that you have a computer that can do it. And let me give you a list of things. If you can't do anything on the intro that I'm doing now, then there's the girl in the glim shot. There is the sharpen your sword animatic you started.
Oh yeah.
These are both things I would love to see more.
Okay, well I've set it up so that I can have my old computer on my third screen. So let me just.
Oh, whoa! When did that happen?
Yesterday or the day before, I don't know. Let me just do that, and then I can grab the file.
How'd you get the file to yourself? Via hard drive?
No,
Okay.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa! Aw, Emlet said I finished the Girl in the Glim book the other day, and why you be ending on such a cliffhanger? How rudeness! Aw, Emlet, thanks for reading it. That's really cool of you. Well, it goes further now. There's more to it.
Yeah, India, let's get on a call.
Oh, I forgot we weren't even in a call. What am I even doing with myself?
We're not even in a call. That's the point.
Okay, let me do it.
That's the trouble. I have so many things that I start and drop because I'm just no good, you guys. I don't know how to finish projects.
Well, there's only one way to learn, Mike, and that's to finish one. So choose something and just do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be good. It just has to be done.
Yeah. What a
Ruler
mood.
says poverty's perfect.
Poverty's perfect, yeah. Okay, back to here. And then dual stream.
But I'm sorry that you're going to end up like waiting for so long for it. But it is underway.
Oh. Apparently neither of our screens are
Who
being
needs
shared.
screens? This is art.
Oh my gosh, okay. Device is not connected or available. Let's see.
Wow. That's 2 words that mean no.
Display 2. Okay, we got that one. That's my Cintiq. And then we got this Discord. If I do hide.
Thank goodness that Mike is the one running the stream, because if this happened to me, I wouldn't know like how to fix it or what to do.
Oh, you're not back. Okay.
To recite tips, it doesn't really matter if it's good. It won't be anything if you don't do it. It's true. Like, I truly do find that a really comforting concept that, you know, better something than nothing.
Oh, I can't tell what I'm sharing there.
You should be able to see my
I should be able
Toon
to.
Boom.
Yeah.
Window. I'm inking your nose currently. You know
okay,
what you
no,
do.
I can do it in this view. Okay.
You push buttons, India, and pray. Yes. I guess that's what I'd have to do. I'd end up pressing all the wrong buttons. I know this. It's a real rainy day today, but there's something kind of nice about that. There's some days that you kind of like the rain, and today, for me, that's one of them. It's like when you listen to those lo-fi playlists where you can kind of hear the wind and rain. It's just ambient and nice.
Well, here we go. It's weirdly okay.
Just makes me feel even cozier. There we go. Now we're both.
If I move
me.
this over here, no, it goes weird. Okay, if I move this here, still weird. Has to be full screen. Okay. Oh, okay.
Here comes the rain, dripping down my face again. Fight the pain. Pedal
Yeah.
on your bicycle.
That happened because I haven't streamed yet with just 2 monitors. So
Oh, okay.
that was weird. But we're good. We're good. Okay.
Thanks for fixing it, Mike.
You're welcome, India.
Thanks for being you, Mike.
I try.
Thanks for being adorable.
I try.
You succeed.
I succeed.
I almost said you succeed, but that would not be the right word.
I could that there is jumping off points from that mistake, but I will leave them be.
Please don't.
I did.
Have mercy.
I'm just showing that my wit is sharp enough to utilize that. I got 2 keyboards and 2 mice now.
What are you gonna do with all them keys?
Control 2 computers at once. So I can find. I would like to do the storyboard for the sword.
Yeah. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so fun.
Do it.
That's so fun.
The long contained. It's time for you to finish it. Today, Mike,
Today.
is the day.
Oh, that's a big ask.
It's the day. Just rough it.
That's a big ask.
Just rough it.
Okay.
Does it need a lot of panels? Does it need super refined drawings? Just needs for you to be able to tell what's going on. Today's the day, and we're here if you need help.
Okay.
If you just want to ask. The fuck should I do here?
Today's the day. You're right.
Today is the day.
You're right.
I am. Today's the day I finish this inking too. You watch me. Today is the day. Ula says, that's a big ass. Today's the day that Swift becomes Dr. Eggdeer. Oh man, I hope so. Goals, right? Become the egg.
Become the egg you were always meant to be.
You like egg? Well, become egg.
Okay, I've opened the project. I need to find where I've saved it. Save as.
That should 100% be my Halloween costume. I'm doing it.
I love that. Okay, I can. This is fine.
What is Robotnik's niece called? The one that people found in the game in an upside down sprite of Eggman that's not official,
Robot kick.
but is really cool. She's called like Omelette or something.
Omelette.
Bum bum, Omelette. She would be a fun cosplay to do. Get a load of this! No way! I can't believe this!
We can't believe this.
If you ever get one of those little scooty robots that goes around and cleans your apartment, we should make a little shell for it that makes it look like a motorbug.
Alright.
Get him! Just bumps into everything.
Hank, share your drawing of Egdia. Says Kurzak, the mod. The mod has spoken.
The mod has spoken. Get a boat of fish. Ula said my parents just got one of those. My brother has one too. What a robot family. Sounds chill to have. Sounds cute. I like reading about times when people get way too attached to them.
India, I'm saving the project.
Why? What?
I'm saving the project so that I can put it on
Oh,
Dropbox.
nice. Yes.
I see your pain. It taken ages.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing it's due.
Yeah. Well, imagine how fast your new computer could save it. If you want to like get a little power trip, then maybe when you get over to that computer, give it a resave and see how long it takes.
Okay. Faster Sky is now following us. One of us. Yeah. One of us. Our power yet grows.
Welcome. Thank you for the follow.
Fulu.
That's another thing I need to do is just get those alerts finished up.
That's true. Yes, Kurzak.
Oh,
Please,
no.
let's make this a thing.
You've got Kurzak saying it too.
It's fun.
Oh. Okay. I feel awkward. I'm gonna go and stand in the corner. Here I go. I'm doing it now. Just pretend.
You know what? I'm gonna tweet that tweet.
No!
I'm gonna tweet that
Don't
tweet.
tweet that tweet!
I'm gonna tweet it.
No, don't do it!
You know the one.
No!
You know the one.
Mike, no, please. It brings me pain. Do you want to remind me and everyone?
What, you don't know? You don't remember which one it was?
There have been so many.
It's the Doig Swift Energy Be Like one.
Oh no, I like that one.
You like that one?
I like that one.
Oh,
Yeah.
What did you think I was gonna do?
One of the ones where you're like, don't know who we are. This is who we are.
Oh no.
And I'm like, Mike, please no.
No. No. But this was the moment. This is that moment. I've done it. It's done.
Awesome. I like that tweet. It's good.
Copy link to tweet. I'll show you all the tweet.
Hey, Raging Monkey, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you.
Yo!
Yo.
There's the tweet. That's, you can see. Sometimes Doig Energy be like. Sometimes Swift Energy be like.
So true.
Yo! How is your stream? How are you? How is your face? And life? Cats on your face.
Cats on your face, cats on your face.
Cats on your face for life.
How was your stream? What were you up to?
Sometimes Doig Energy be like yelling. No, but it's the are you not entertained one, isn't it? Is that not what he says?
You're gonna find out he says something like, well, fuck me in the ass.
I've watched that movie several times. I think that would stick.
That would be funny though.
Yeah, gladiatorial combat. Fuck me in the what? What's that? Maximus Decimus Meridius. Your family's dead, but you won't fuck them in the ass. Yes, are you not entertained?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I don't know. Your stream was chill. Much like this one is. Cats on your face are good.
It was chill before Mike started yelling obscenities.
Aren't
Jeez.
they?
Maybe I can just... Can I cheat?
Can I cheat?
Close his Twitter because it's evil. Oh, it's saved. It's probably uploading now. Wait, is it? It's up to date.
Saved.
How can it be up to date? Okay.
It probably just hasn't recognised that you've uploaded a new file yet.
Server. rumor has come out. Does India Swift is cheat? Are you cheating?
Yeah,
How are you cheating?
I'm pasting rather than redrawing.
Oh, pasties. That's something else, isn't it?
Pasties.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's a pasty? Do you mean a pasty?
No.
What's a pasty?
Isn't a pasty something you put on a boob?
On a boo?
Boob.
On a boob? What, like a plaster? When the people are filming? To stop the nip?
Yeah.
Because the nip don't quit.
Am I just making that up? I thought that was the thing.
No, that might be a thing. Bert would know. Bert's been in show business.
Yeah. They're patches that are cover a person's areolae or areolae.
Don't plaster your boobs. But it's what all the stars are doing.
Must have learned that recently. That's why it's coming to mind.
Oh, sorry, Willie, you're right. Bobs. Don't paste your bobs. No matter what they might say to you.
Wait, I think Dropboxes do the thing.
It knows.
It woke up.
It believes. It's found the file.
Raging Monkey, if you want to share what... Oh, there's a link. Click. Ooh, it's cool. It's cool.
Share.
I'm sharing.
Share.
That's cool.
Oh, looking awesome. Cool armor.
The real solidity. I like the one on the right, I think, more, but I like...
We can't really see the one on the right very well with the way that you're sharing it.
Oh, here you go. There's one. But I think maybe it's just the structure of the beard and stuff. I like this.
Yeah, likewise. I like the hood shape a lot.
I wonder if you could make like the negative shapes of the beard and stuff, like a skull. I don't know, that seems to be the motif.
Oops.
I also like that this thing looks like a shovel. He just uses it to dig. Are these like dwarf-ish
Diggy, diggy
characters
hole.
or?
Diggy diggy hole.
Yeah, I like the flow of the horns in this one.
Anymore.
Interesting. Yeah, it's like you have this wing shape motif here, but then you haven't mirrored it here, but I think that's maybe because it's going to interfere with the silhouette. Because I'm looking at this one, and these two shapes are kind of reading together, probably mid to the tone. I wonder if maybe you could push that back in a lighter value, and then you get the read on the head. Or maybe push this one slightly over to the right so it looks like it's going back in 3/4 space. Yeah, super cool. Super cool. Writes down notes. He is a shovel-based character. Oh, it's totally coming through.
Diggy hole. Oh yeah, no, not dookie hole. That's just a toilet.
Oh.
I don't even. No. A diggy hole. Mike showed me that recently because I don't watch Yogscast. So I don't really know any of their jokes. but Mike showed me that song.
It's so good.
It's so, I know it's super old now, but it's delightful. I am a dwarf and I dig in a hole. Diggy diggy hole. Diggy diggy hole. It's great. It made me laugh a lot. It made me feel laugh a lot. Know before.
That's cool.
Simon, the guy singing, is streaming on Twitch right now. What did you know?
Really?
Yeah, Yogscast is streaming. Diggy diggy hole.
I really love the cover. There's this band who's like dwarven metal. Their cover of that is so good. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy hole. Did you feed the cat?
I did not. She didn't seem to be meowing. Like, she didn't seem to need any food, so I didn't. I assumed that maybe Declan went to bed super late and fed her just before he went. Maybe not. She's the opposite. Anti-cam. I think it was the Yogscast who did it. I think Mike said they were doing a Minecraft playthrough or something, and
they were doing a Minecraft playthrough, you guys. Just
you
a
know,
small one.
Okay, I don't know Yogscast. I don't know. They were famous before that, right? Like YouTube famous.
They might have gone hand in hand. I'm not sure.
All right, Mike, it's time. It's the day
Oh, it's the day for what?
for you to do the storyboard.
Oh, I've opened it. It's done.
It's not done. You've opened it.
I was in that. It's done opening.
Let's get that thing finished. At least a first pass.
Do people want to hear the voices for the storyboard as I work, or are they okay not hearing it?
Can you play it through once for us at least, so we can kind of see what's going on?
Yeah. Okay.
Feel free to take the screen if you want to while you play it.
No, it's okay. Maybe reset your character.
Yeah, maybe I should move. Hold on.
Pause this.
Do I ever think about other food while I'm eating? And that thought influences what you're eating.
Like that, you taste it. Like you imagine the taste, and the taste is.
Like if you start eating something and think of banana, and then it starts tasting like banana. I don't do that a lot. It has to be said. When I eat food, I'm very like in it.
Okay, I'm gonna play it now.
All right.
Do you know what? Do you know what's off by default in Storyboard Pro?
Sound?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I came up with a saying like a year or so back, which kind of ties into when you're practicing in preparation to make something, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're
continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
eventually ain't gonna have a sword.
yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it
use it. Yeah.
to the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding.
Ah.
There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway, yeah. So my advice
I
is
knew there's a reason we kept you around.
my advice really is, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
So it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah. Because you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know how sharp your sword is until you cut something with it.
Yeah.
It's very true.
I like that it went through to the kind of character model things I did at the end.
So what do you think, Mike?
I'm gonna have to watch it through again, I think.
Okay, well, while you watch it through again, I am going to go and feed the cat
Okay.
to make sure that she's not gonna.
How do I get it onto seeing the sort of usual timeline view?
Oh, up at the top, you see there's like a little note.
Yeah. Timeline. That.
Take a sec to reset everything.
Oh. Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah, it like resets the entire view.
Wow.
The
Yeah.
worst thing is when you accidentally hit that, and you're like, no, and I have to wait for ages to like get it back to the way it's meant to be.
That was weird. It like reset, but it was on my other monitor, and I thought it just crashed. I thought it straight up just crashed. I'm immune to bombs now.
I came up with a saying a year or so back, which kind of ties into when you're practicing in preparation to make something, and you're like, when I'm good enough, I'll make that thing. I liken it to like sharpening your sword without actually using the sword to cut anything. So you don't know how sharp your sword is yet, but you're continually like sharpening it down till it's like the sharpest possible. But the sword is
eventually ain't gonna have a sword.
yeah, the sword is effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah.
Feels like some of that
To the
laughter
point
is
that
out
you
of sync.
sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding. There's no stopping this metaphor.
Anyway, yeah. So my advice
I knew
is
there was a reason we kept you around.
my advice really is, pick up the sword, throw it at a tree, see how far you can cut into the tree.
So it's good advice there, Mike.
Yeah. Because you're always waiting to genuinely cut something, then you won't know how sharp your sword is until you cut something with it.
Yeah.
It's very true.
Okay. Stop. Yeah. India is OP. Yeah, my favorite parts are this. Oh, space isn't play? Space isn't play? Okay.
Kept you around.
My advice really is
That expression on me then softens. Alright, I think when I last worked on this, I was doing this sort of stuff, trying to work out the layout a little bit more. Hi. Let me put the music back on.
What is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Sing it now. So what do people think of the message of this? Is it does it make sense?
Your metaphors are always they're always very cute.
Cute.
Yeah, in the way that it does totally make sense, the metaphor. But I'm not always like, there's this nice little edge to them which is unexpected. Like, you talk about how you need to cut stuff with your sword to know how sharp it is.
Yeah.
And then your go-to thing in your head for seeing how sharp it is to throw it into a tree.
Yeah.
It's like such the like unexpected solution for testing the sharpness. You know, here I figure you have us all around a fire cooking food. You'll probably be like chopping vegetables or something.
Oh.
You know, or cutting a hunk of meat. But it's like, no, throw it into the nearest tree trunk.
Yeah.
I like it, Mike. I think that you have a really good point about people who are kind of scared to test their metal and so procrastinate on it by continually sharpening their sword rather than taking the plunge and making something. And I think it's because people are scared that if they try and make it, they'll find out that they're not as good as they need to be to make it, and that will hurt them. So they'd rather just keep sharpening their sword perpetually than find out that they're not good enough.
Yeah.
Or rather, if they say that they aren't good enough right up on front, they never have to prove to themselves that they aren't. It makes it their decision.
Yes.
You know, they
that's
are the
cool.
ones in control. But I think it's a good thing to hear.
Grog's like, you're not gonna chop vegetables with a sword. You could though.
You can't stop me from chopping vegetables with a sword. Like to see you try. Sasquatch says, I'm scared of success. That's understandable. Success is the scariest failure because when you succeed in something, there's the feeling that people are going to expect that from you as a regular thing.
Yes.
Yeah, Emlet says, I finally stopped sharpening my sword and took the plunge, but I'm currently only cutting sticks, and I'll move on to cutting trees. Yeah, Emlet, your sword is definitely sharp enough. Like, you got them drawing chops. This is a bad hand. Whoops. So how much of it do you have left to do then, Mike, to fill in?
Oh, a fair amount, I think.
So
Do you think I should just go through and like fill everything?
yeah, I think just do it. Just if you don't have an idea for something, just leave it blank.
Okay.
Um,
Where's my
leave yourself a space, but fill in all the stuff that you see in your head, even if it's just like a super rough, crappy thumb. Just so that you know what's going there. Help you see the shape of it. Evelyn says, the thing is, there's so many things that you won't know you need to practice until you try it. Like recently I did a cleanup on another person's animation to show how little I know about cleanup, and I learned that there was so much more that I didn't know, and got really good feedback that taught me a lot. Yeah, exactly, Evelyn. It's a great way to put it. It's very true. You don't know what you don't know. And the best way to find out what you don't know is to try and do the thing. Like, you can think that you're preparing for it, but there are going to be things when you get in there and start making the stuff that you didn't anticipate. You're never going to be able to be fully prepared, but you'll be way better prepared if you at least try it first and then try it again later. I think it's the pressures that everybody wants the first thing they put out to be a masterpiece. But it's really best to let go of that for your own, like, for the good of your own self-development.
Yeah.
Because you can end up holding off for years on doing stuff that you're ready to do now and stilting your own learning by refusing to take the plunge. Ben says, are we talking about the known knowns and the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns? We are, yes. Ben says, when Enlet cuts trees, people get wood. That's true.
Very good. Very, very good.
Very good.
I think boarding this will teach me a lot about creating expressions.
Oh yeah, that was something that we were talking a little bit about yesterday. Because you were asking me how to get appeal into, like, a kind of exaggerated life drawing.
Yeah.
Emlet knows a heck of a lot about appeal. You
Yeah,
could
he
ask
do.
Emlet what he thinks.
Yeah, I've got a sexy lady study club, and then we get raided. Hey, Incarnate.
Hey Incarnate, thank you so
Um,
much for the raid.
And it's got myself, Pabo, David Liu, and Emlet in it.
Oh, I see how it is.
Interestingly, David's last note was like, if I'm gonna do that, then watch out for the uncanny valley, that I'm not like stuck in the midway between stylization and realistic rendering.
Mhm.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna push away from the realistic rendering and try and stylize it way more. Hello, welcome. We're animating and storyboarding because we're animators and storyboarders. How are you doing?
How was your stream?
Feel free to share what you were up to or anything with the people here. I'm sure we're all interested to see.
Not me. I am really.
The best phrase to be rated on. I have a sexy lady study club. Yeah. It's I just gathered together artists that I feel like they understand appeal in pin-up and stuff, and I want to learn how to do that.
Yeah, totally.
Like where is it? I think it's Yellow Sunsplash. This was like something that I was trying to do. But I think they're right that I have this kind of like weirdly uncanny valley aspect to the faces, so I'm gonna try and push away from that. Like I want to do something that's more like this. This is my kind of go-to of like, I really like that, but if I really look, they use a lot of line and sketchiness in there just to be like, it's a drawing.
Well, it's way more exaggerated than yours is.
Yeah, and
in terms of.
I want to try and push towards this.
Yeah, it's more like they've drawn a cartoon and then rendered it. Then they've rendered a real lady and then tried to make it into a cartoon.
Yeah. So I'm trying to do a learn. Yeah, I see Kurzik's in then some big eyes. But I want yeah. It's not quite working. I didn't see that yesterday. And then as soon as I get that piece of feedback, and I'm like, I see that's the effect that it has. Also, I'm gonna put them in like a cool beach, sky, sun environment as well. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, doing alone.
Emlet says, push everything, use the reference as loosely as possible. A reference has imperfections that you might think you need, but the reference is not necessarily correct. That's cool. Yeah. I wasn't even looking at the reference for a lot of the stuff I was doing to that yesterday.
Yeah, I think the problem that you have is that it does look, when you look at it, like a realistic woman with cartoon eyes.
Oh, have I got Badalida feeling?
Yeah,
in it?
because that's the only thing that's exaggerated about it.
Gotcha. Yeah. How can I change that up in the body? Is that just changing it so that it's a little bit more yeah, how would I do that in the body?
I think it's a lot to do with the face, to be honest, like the rest of the face.
Okay.
In terms of the body, you could just lean a little bit more into the angles and play a bit looser with it. I think it is mainly a face thing though, because you see a lot of cartoon characters that have fairly realistic bodies. You know, the general thing that people tend to do with girls when they exaggerate the bodies is like pinch the waist, and then you can play with the height of the hips.
Okay.
You know, very thin neck, very thin waist, very thin wrists.
I don't want to do that too much.
Yeah, I'm just telling you what the usual formula is.
Yeah.
Is, you know, if you elongate the neck and thin it out, then it looks more cartoony, but is also what people associate with femininity, so...
Gotcha.
Yeah, Pablo says that humans are really good at seeing imperfections in the face because we look at them so much.
I found that oh, was that Buffy fucking okay?
No, I think actually it's because it's so windy.
The door can't stay open.
Yeah, that the door keeps slamming upstairs.
I find I've got a I got a thing with my eyes that I have a little bit of like cross-eyedness. So actually getting eyes to sit properly in the skull is very difficult for me to even like perceive. I struggle with that a lot. So it looks right until it gets pointed out.
Like anything else, though, it'll get better the more you do it. Like, you'll find the proportions that work for you.
Just another excuse to look deep into India's eyes.
Ha! Look deep into the pools of darkness. Your soul is now mine. Kozak is smooth. Features Kozak. Kozak's so smooshy on ones.
Nice. A little bit of animated humor there for the morning.
Kozak says I'm in 60 frames a second. Damn, so smooth. Bless you.
Thank you.
Get blessed. So yeah, the Mitchells versus the Machines.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
We watched that at the end of last week, and it's so good. It's so fun. I love it. I love all the characters. I love how tongue-in-cheek it is. I love the designs in the world.
It's the way they're able to like lean into the fun that we could have with it was amazing. The dad is your dad, Evelyn.
Really? That's adorable. It had like real big Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs / a Goofy movie vibes. Like there were sequences from it where I could be like, that's like that is very much like this thing that I know and like a lot.
I think Lord and Miller were producers on it, so they might have had some hand in nudging it that way. Goofy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yeah, exactly. You've got it out. Oh, well, treat yourself. It's some good fun. Like, especially if you're watching it with friends or family, I think.
Yeah.
Other goofs, essentially.
I'm interested that I seem like there's some people who watch it and they're like, eh. I'm like, okay, interesting. Like Ula's like, it was alright. I'm like, I wonder what it is that about it that doesn't click with people. What does that mean?
It's just a subjective thing. I don't know.
Oh, it's a follow. We don't know what the alert signs mean anymore.
Oh, what's happening? Liz Creed, thank you so much for the follow. We much appreciate it. Yeah, I really like the sibling relationships. There's a bit where they're in the car and something that the younger brother really loves is like coming up on the side of the road and the sister's like, oh no, he just told me he hates it, he doesn't want to stop anymore. And it was like such an interaction I've seen between, you know, siblings. Only from the outside though.
Oh, don't worry.
No, it's alright. I was just exaggerating that for effect.
I wonder what difference.
Timothy, me too.
I wonder what difference there would be if you'd had a sibling to your character.
I'd be so different, I think.
Do you reckon you would be more docile?
Yeah.
You'd been beaten. Your stubbornness and your dissent would have been beaten out of you by an older brother.
I'm just thinking, like, if I wasn't the center of attention all the time with my parents, then I might have been slightly different.
My siblings and I have a like just with the timing and everything. My siblings and I think we're less close than we could be.
Do you not think you would be any different because you grew up most of your life without siblings anyway, right?
Well, I was 10 years old when I got my first sibling, so I'd already I went through that developmental phase. I know I had a kind of elder brother influence on my sister, but like at the point that they like my sister's the second kid and I have two other brothers, and by the time my sister was 7, I moved out. So them growing up, I was pretty much away at college and university all that time. So it was a weird kind of like, I both didn't grow up with my siblings and then they didn't grow up most of their childhood with me.
Do you think that they would be different without you?
No, they have such strong personalities. I think they'd be about the same. Okay, I need to listen.
When you're practicing in preparation.
Oh, this is cool to hear. Singapore says I'm the youngest sibling. Bert says I'm the younger brother. Ula says I was constantly fighting with my brother physically. Ben said I didn't get along with my sister. Palboro says I'm the forgotten sandwich third out of 4.
Oh.
And that says I had a grudge against my oldest brother when he moved away from home as I was young. I used to say I didn't have a brother because of that.
Oh wow. Maybe I've never gotten that. It's funny. My sister told me that she felt pressure to get good grades in school because
Your presence of having good grades.
yeah, it was like you got to get good grades like your brother. And we had a kind of heart-to-heart talk. Like years later, so maybe like 10 years later, where I basically told her that she'd been living up to an assumption, and that me in school while I was like, oh come on Buffy, that wasn't what I was like in school. You little gremlin. No. While I got good grades for a bunch of it, I wasn't, like, later on in high school I was a bit more of a fuck up. And I stopped trying in school, and the later half of my like high school stuff fell apart in a way. So just I think I would just basically revealed to like behind that was I wasn't like perfect, and that kind of shattered the illusion she had, and I think it helped her kind of see that like the mistakes that she made I had also made, and that like
She wasn't failing to live up to you.
yeah, she was in fact like better than me in a lot of ways, and I think it was nice.
Grog says, I definitely never really got my brother, and he definitely doesn't get me, so we just kind of keep to our own. It's interesting hearing like a lot of people's relationships with their siblings, despite the fact that they love one another, like, seem mostly like there's so much difference between one another that, you know, people either don't get on and have kind of, I don't know what the word is.
I think I have to set up the shortcuts again.
Relationships full of conflict with one another, more so than I'd have assumed from the outside.
I think having siblings teaches you how to interact with the world outside of your own like singular experience. Like, you know, how to share, how to have empathy and all that.
Sorry. You said the word empathy and it scared me.
India, can you help me a little bit setting up these keyboard shortcuts?
Of course I can, my love. What can I do for you? What is it?
What are the terms called?
Oh, what do I use for stuff?
Yeah.
You want a split panel at current frame?
Yep. That's good. What do you set that to?
I normally have Shift S, but you can do whatever you want.
Okay. And what else do you have?
You should already have your shortcuts set up for skipping to the next panel.
What are they?
It's probably going to be A and F.
A and F. Okay. Is there also like split? What other ones do you have?
Other than skip to different panels.
Yeah.
I have skip to next scene.
Do you not have like cut this current scene as well?
That's what split panel at current frame is.
Yeah, but don't you also have like if you have the little scene, you cut it and then there's two scenes, not two panels.
Oh, I see. I don't have that.
Oh, okay.
But you can add that.
No, as long as I'm not like.
What I generally do is just highlight stuff, then right click and do create scene from current panels.
Okay, that's enough. Cool. Is there a way to lock certain sequences into the timeline so they don't get adjusted by everything else?
I think there
Um,
is, yeah. I think
okay.
you can literally lock them, but I don't use it very often, so I'm not sure what effect it will have.
How do you zoom in on the timeline?
At the bottom, there's a little scrubber with a magnifying glass on it.
Okay, thank you.
You might also be able to just hit 2 on the timeline when you are in that view. Like 1 to zoom out, 2 to zoom in. It's a general toon boom thing.
What's the shortcut for play?
I think it's enter.
My voice really is.
Well, maybe you could set that as a shortcut then. Because I don't know what else enter is doing.
Mm-hmm. So I think from here to here should be its own scene. So you said do it, highlight it, and then right click.
Yeah, click on the first scene, click on the first panel of it,
Mm-hmm.
hold shift, click on the last panel of it,
Yep.
right click on it, and there should be something which is create scene from current panels.
Okay, let me do this again. New scene from selected panels.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. That's good. And then how to lock it?
You just right click, lock. But again, I don't use that very much, so
I like the timing on that, and I don't want to shift it accidentally.
yeah.
But I don't see a lock.
There's not a lock under just right click.
Don't think so. Nope.
Okay. Do you want me to come over and have a look?
Yeah, yeah. If you want. Oh, wait. What's this? Lock, unlock layer.
That will lock the entire layer though.
Yeah, that's not what I want. Oh, the layer it's on. Right, gotcha. I don't want that. I want to look. Okay, it's time to Google.
Do you want me to come over and just look?
Yeah. Guide timing, panel duration, locking. Lock scene duration is on.
Yeah. Oh no. I'm sorry. Not something that I ever used.
Okay.
Hey! Ink in the Doigle, ink in the Doigle, making him work when he is cleaned up. Grog says, I also want to try animating dialogue when I'm done with Sonic. Something really natural sounding though, so I was thinking of taking some dialogue from an older movie and trying to animate that. That'd be really cool. Also, congratulations on your progress with Sonic so far. I saw your spreadsheet just the other day. It looks like you're really blazing on with it, which is amazing. Were you offering to help with the colouring for that, Mike?
I think I just sort of suggested that if there's scenes already inked, others can color them. I wasn't stepping forward so much as saying to the whole group that
If people wanted to help.
that would be a way to help Grog. Yeah, it seems weird to me that you can't like be like, okay, these panels, I want them here on the audio, don't move them, and maybe that's just mathematically like impossible.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. It could be a lot of different things.
I mean, I do have scene duration locked, so maybe it's kind of like that's the way it would do it. So like, say I deleted this. Yeah, it doesn't shift things around, even though I did that. Maybe I have it on anyway. I just don't realize it.
Yeah, maybe.
But if I do this, then it's fucked. Interesting. So I actively have to push and pull stuff. But if I have like, these are distinct sections, I can work within those and it won't move around. Okay. I can work with that. Like, as long as I don't mess with.
Man, if only JJ was awake, like, he'd probably have an answer for you.
Yeah. Maybe I just work and don't worry about it, and I sync it up later.
You could always add markers.
I've added markers, so.
That's what I do. Is like, I'm like, okay, I know scene 18 begins here, and I'm gonna put a marker. And then once I've finished doing everything, I can move scene 18 back to there, and everything should match up again.
Yeah. I have that. I have this marked here and here, so. Okay. Cool. Okay.
I came up with a saying a year or so back.
There's a thing that happens when I play, it jumps around, or when I scrub. Is there a way to switch that off?
I hate it too. I would like to know this. I feel like there is a way to turn it off, and I did it, and then forgot the knowledge.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, it's something to do with the fact that it centers everything when you press play or scrub. And like, I'm okay centering stuff when I press play, but when I scrub, that's just difficult.
Maybe it's because I'm on stage view rather than.
Yeah, make sure that
Camera
you're
view.
working in camera view. But even then, I have that problem. It might be something in the preferences.
It looks like it's because I'm working in stage view.
Oh, does it not do that in camera view?
Yeah.
Okay, well, awesome. Problem solved.
Cool. Yeah, it was just unnerving me when I was scrubbing, and it was like it was shifting stuff around.
Yeah, it's hard when you're drawing on it. And it's like jumping around when you try and see if it works.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what the camera frame was, but I guess it makes sense if you like you're camera agnostic for that point. You're gonna move the camera later. Of course.
Camera
Just
agnostic. I don't believe in cameras.
I just meant like you were working as though the camera doesn't exist.
What camera? I don't believe in cameras.
Okay.
I like it when I start doing a bit and Mike can see where it's going and just immediately nopes out.
Well, I'm just like, okay.
Just, okay. I'm not participating in this. If you're playing this game, you're doing so alone.
Did anyone who's here watch our Skyrim playthrough yesterday?
Oh man. Our 5 hours of Skyrimming.
Skyrimming. Zap your partner real good. Yeah, Kurzik, thank you so much for like clipping that part in particular. You saw us fighting some witch that was stuck by a rock.
Yes, that was a great victory for us. Victory by default is still victory. Exactly, Tibbs gets it. You need to cut your flat's hair. It's your flat, a hairy flat. Yeah.
Is there a way to make this panel be the same as this panel?
You mean timing wise?
No, I mean like the drawings to be shared. Basically, I want to do like a shing shing, but I just want to do the same panels again.
You could just copy and paste the panels.
Oh, there must be a more elegant way to do it though, right?
Let me have a look. Show me specifically what you're doing.
So I want this panel to be in here. That's it. So that he shing and then shings again. You would just
elegant than just hitting Control C and then Control V.
Yeah. Don't you do like an instance drawing thing?
You can have drawings shared over multiple things, but it's more effort to paste the drawing into the new panel than share the drawing than it is to just copy and paste the panel.
I know, but what if I draw in this one? I draw in this one to change this one. I'd also want it to be changing this one.
Yeah, then you can do shared drawings.
How do I share drawings?
Show you.
Yeah.
So this is the one you want? Did you
Yeah,
say?
yeah.
Okay. So share drawing. You
Right.
can always tell which drawings are shared because they'll have the
You have a little star.
little star.
Okay.
And then you need to copy this over. You have to share it first, and then you have to copy it over. And now,
That's what I wanted. Cool, thank you. Dog's polishing his sword. What's India and everyone else up to?
I'm inking Doig. Inking a bear.
I'm sharpening the sword tip. Like, it's using a whetstone. It's not using, like... Would it be oils and a cloth for polishing a sword?
What are you guys up to in chat? What's everyone up to today? You're drawing on a commission. Working on zine stuff. Oh, awesome, Tiramisu. I'm so excited. Also, Tiramisu, I need to tell you. You remember a little while back when you were like, did you put a PNG into the folder? Because I can't find your PNG. And also, I think you may have left your guides on the image. And I was like, oh, you're right, I did. I was checking it the other day to make the preview for the tweet, and I think the PDF still has the guidelines on, so I've removed them and re-uploaded it. So I hope that's okay. So the PNG doesn't have the guides on it, is all fine. The PDF did have the guides on, but now I fixed it. So hopefully that's okay.
Man, it's
I'm
really
sorry.
windy.
I'm so not used to doing zines. I downloaded some guides to do it with that were like kindly provided by the mod team on the zine, or the turtle zine I was working on. And I left all the guides on when I saved my final image, so it just has like little borders on it. But I fixed it now. Ooh. T was saying, I wonder if I should continue Celeste animation or if I should ask Grog if he needs help with sonic effects. Super cool. Both those options are super cool. Fert, you're doing 100 push-ups every day have made you regret it. Have you managed it so far? That's so many push-ups. Alright, Buffy, alright.
Did you not give her very much?
I gave her some. She should be okay. Oh, Hinkabing said, does someone have a quick tip on how to deal with panic? I have to visit the dentist again today. They have to numb me and I'm scared of syringes. This may be a really rubbish tip. I always think of my projects. And I think of the details about them that I need to fix or change. And that distracts me enough. It's a technique I've been using when I'm doing exercises. And I'm getting too tired to do them. And they're starting to hurt. But I know I have to push through to the end of the set. I'm like, so how would I fix Doig's feet on this frame?
Give her the follow.
And then I think about that. And that helps me. Thank you. Sierra, thank you very much.
Okay.
Alright, let's see some new panels from you, Doig.
Oh, rather than just fixes.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
fixing's good.
Stop
though.
procrastinating.
I'm not procrastinating.
Yeah, you are.
No, it's the flow.
You are adding extra stuff onto things you already have rather than getting further in the storyboard.
No.
Yes, you know that you were going to do that sword polish without needing to draw it. It looks nice, but it's not something you need to do.
No.
Come on.
No.
I know you can do it.
No. Really important that the framing on this one is correct.
No, it's not.
Oh.
You've already got it set up. You've already got the framing. It's already fine.
Oh.
Come on now.
How'd you get onions? Oh, I've got it.
You don't need it. Come on.
I do need onion skinning.
Onion skinning tells you that you're doing panels you don't need to be doing.
Huh?
That's what onion skin tells me.
Oh. Oh lol, I just accidentally like kicked her.
Oh no!
not fully, just I felt it I moved my legs and like I went into cross-legged and could feel the silky brush of a tail against my foot. And then she scampered off.
Ula says in between it, Doig. No, Ula! You chaotic influence, get out of here!
Are we doing a fun stream?
Are you doing Bloodborne?
Is that when we're doing it? Oh, yeah.
I want to see some new panels, Doig.
Okay. I don't know which part. Everything's got panels.
Well then, start filling them in.
That's what I'm doing. If you're continually just, you know,
You never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
I can't actually hear the voices over the audio. Give me a sec. Do I? That's gonna do it for everything. Damn it. Okay. How would you feel about us not listening to the music but everyone else is, so I can hear the
That's fine. That's fine with me. That's most of the Anna mornings for me anyway.
Okay, everyone can still hear the music, but we can't, so I can actually hear this properly. Just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
To the point that possible, but the sword is
Eventually, you ain't gonna have a sword.
yeah. How do I select the whole scene to move?
Select the whole scene to move.
Yeah,
What do you mean move?
I want to make it not be here. I want to make it the scene earlier.
You want to move the scene earlier?
Yeah.
Just select all the panels and then move it.
But the sword is
Eventually, you ain't gonna have a sword.
yeah, the sword is effective. Effectively not being used for its purpose if you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
You know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
The scene cannot be saved because of a disk error. Okay, well, is this because it's linked to Dropbox or something?
I don't know, potentially? Try saving it as a new file.
Well, save as new version or just save as?
Save as. Just wipe the slate clean entirely.
Okay. I think maybe
working inside of Dropbox for Storyboard Pro is
Yeah.
not good because Dropbox creates lock files, and I think that's why it can't overwrite them.
Yeah, potentially.
Wow. It's just done. It's saved. Remember we were gonna like...
Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the power that you've purchased. It's really easy to see the difference with programs like Storyboard because they do things that take so long. I do hear your computer. It's having a grind. It's grinding its teeth.
It's like...
I'm assuming it's just because you have one fan, so it kind of has to work overtime.
That doesn't sound like the fan though. That sounds like...
Oh, was it something else chugging?
Don't know what that was.
Emma, ooh, Tibbs is here. If you guys like each other so much, why don't you just date? Jeez.
What a novel concept.
What a concept. Aw. Halbro says, I like the mutual admiration you have for each other. Doig animates Inja swiping through dozens of trees with her skills. Inja animates Doig kamehamehaing with colour magic. It's nice to be able to give each other compliments through art and animation.
Yeah. We're not relationship goals, stop it.
You don't even know. You don't even know. Honestly, like, I love our relationship.
You do?
Yeah, of course I do. I wouldn't be in it if I didn't.
I gotta remember that you have a hat. I'm giving you a hat.
Gotta remember that I have a hat.
I should remember. It's right there.
Yeah, I have
And
it.
you just got it on our Cintiq on the corner.
Tibbs always sus. Even when Tibbs not the imposter, Tibbs is sus.
If you're continually just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it
use it. Yeah.
to the point that you sharpen both. Just, you know,
If you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it. If you never
Sharpening
actually
it.
use it. Yeah.
To the point that you
What are you giggling at?
Nothing?
What you giggling at?
Nothing?
What you really giggling at?
I'm doing this panel of you, alright?
I see, I see, I see, I see.
You're gonna eat your stew.
Eat your fucking stew. Eat your cabbage soup. Or whatever it was you made me yesterday.
Was it cabbage soup? That was great.
I think it was like apple and cabbage stew. I think it's the kind of thing. I think it's a recipe in the Skyrim cookbook. So you could literally make it for me.
Really?
Hint, hint.
Oh no.
Oh. I was hoping he'd be into it. At some point, I'm going to make mead.
Mead takes like, you have to like let it sit for ages.
Yeah, if I'd have started it 6 months ago, I'd have had mead by now.
Oh, it's so unnerving with no music.
Hello, Michael. It's me, the girlfriend in the silence. How are you doing?
It's going okay.
Oh, really?
You know,
Oh, you never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it. I fought Kezu the other day.
To
You
the
did,
point
you were
that
playing
you
Monster
sharpen
Hunter.
both sides and it
Yeah, I like the way that Kezu just has silence when you're fighting it.
Yeah, it's unnerving, isn't it?
Yeah, it's suitably creepy.
You know what? I'm putting the play button down in the corner, because I can't be bothered putting my arm all the way up to hit play.
So lazy. I mean, it's fair. You can put it wherever you want. It's your computer. Oh, mead. Mead with a D. It's just so easy. It's just like water and honey. And then you put in whatever flavors you want. Put in a few sprigs of lavender, some basil. So easy.
What size of brush do you use when you're storyboarding?
Oh, you really should go with whatever you like best. I tend to use quite a thin one. Which is why a lot of my storyboards come out quite chicken scratchy.
Yeah.
But I know good storyboarders who use slightly thicker brushes. Like, for example, Laura Gill uses quite a thick brush. She uses a thick square brush.
Thick square, huh?
Yep. Toonstep uses a very, very thin spindly brush. JJ uses a smooth brush that's like kind of medium but a little bit thin. I think the most important thing I found with the storyboard brushes is that I like it when there's a lot of variance in the pressure sensitivity. So I like having it go as thin as it possibly can, and you'd be able to flare it out into quite a big thickness, but for the general pressure to just be medium to thin. You don't need brewer's yeast. Don't know. Maybe you do? I don't think so. I think you can just put honey in a container and it's like, that's it. Tips 100% right. It's just so easy. And you're talking about homebrewing alcohol, a thing she has never done before. It's true. I'm saying it now, but you know, as soon as I start trying it, I'm going to be like, it's so hard, guys. I don't get why it didn't work. Oh, man. Okay, you do need yeast. All right. Okay, so it's slightly less easy than I thought. Still, though, I definitely want a witch's cottage, and I want to just make mead and tea, and yeah. I think you get to a certain age and you just decide that you want to be a witch, and that's kind of like a rite of passage. Me and a couple of friends, we've all decided simultaneously we all just want to be witches and go and live in a cottage and make mead. So... Imagine I could make mint mead, and that could be Doig's flavour.
Mince mead, no.
Mint.
Okay.
Not mince, ugh, but like meat. Just put some
Mint
meat in your
mead.
mead. You can make a slightly alcoholic drink just from pineapple rind. That's amazing. But if you look for a recipe, don't worry, I have one. I just don't remember it off by heart. But yes, I have some recipes in my Skyrim cookbook. Hey!
Skyrim cookbook has been bangers so far.
It has. I really want to make the goat herd's pie next. It's
What-
just shepherd's pie, but shepherd's pie is one of my favourite things.
Oh,
So.
okay. Isn't that not just like potatoes and meat in a pie with veg?
Pretty much.
I
I
like
also-
making the pie stuff with you. Making the pastry is fun.
Yeah, I agree.
I do like the immediacy and like speed at which you can make the red guard rice though.
Yeah. Do you remember the first time we made it though, and we were like, well, this took way longer than we thought it was going to?
Yeah.
But now we can make it pretty fast
Yeah.
because we kind of know the steps.
just the cooking time now that you have to wait for. Yeah, this feels good. I need the eraser to be larger.
I very much want to make the cheese scones as well. They look and sound amazing.
Cheese scones don't appeal to me. I don't know why.
Mince mead is a fantastic game for a drink. Maybe you could do it more like mince pies, where you just take all the spices that you would have in a mince pie and put them into the mead instead. That would probably work. You know, get yourself some cloves, some cinnamon, stuff like that. Make it more of a Christmassy drink.
So yeah, here you're like it's down here now.
Make
Yeah.
some prison
Sure, I can
wine.
use it.
Bunch of fruits and water in a plastic bag hidden in the toilet.
Shut up! I'm trying to
Sorry.
listen.
Sorry.
You never
Sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
You never actually use it. Nom nom nom. You know,
You never
sharpening
actually
it.
use it.
Okay, you're fine now.
The thing is, like, I've heard lots of people's versions of butterbeer, and none of them sound like what I would imagine butterbeer to taste like. Like, a lot of people make it fizzy, and I'd never imagined it being fizzy.
Aren't all beers fizzy though?
Uh-huh. I just never imagined butterbeer being fizzy. I imagined it more like drinking a warm Werther's Original.
Oh, yeah, okay, now I can see that.
Also, shout out to all the people in America trying to make pumpkin pasties who don't understand that in England pumpkin is a savoury, not a sweet thing. Lots of American cooking shows being like, this is how you make pumpkin pasties from Harry Potter, and it's like pumpkin pie filling in pastry. And it's like, no, I think it would have been savoury.
Yeah.
I think it would have been like a veggie pasty, you know, like a Cornish pasty.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you never actually
Sharpening it.
use it.
See you, Grog. Good luck with everything. Kick
Bye, Grog.
ass.
Bye. Bye, Grog. Bye.
Aw, Tip says butterbeer in the theme parks is just cream soda with vanilla cream stuff on top. Oh, that sucks. Like, I want a warm, like, buttery drink. So that's what I imagine. Because I imagine it's like, it's butterbeer, and the reason they call it beer is
No.
just to make the
Sure,
kids
actually
feel like they're
use it.
drinking beer when they're not. That's kind of my
To the point that you
Reasoning on the
sharpen
name.
both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
the metaphor's expanding. Yeah, exactly, like root beer. Like, it makes you feel grown up to drink it. But it's, you know, it's really made to be kid friendly. Yeah, but a drink does sound like a good way to get a heart attack. It's true. Butter.
How could I show double-edged sword being a bad thing.
Show it you cutting yourself on it.
Yeah. Have it like you raise it up.
You raise it up.
It's really heavy and it can. And then it's just like. Like.
Aw. Evelyn says my little brother bought root beer with him when I went to the store once and he's terrible at hiding things, so he was just gleaming with, I can't believe I was allowed to buy root beer. He told him it wasn't going to be what he thought it was going to be before he bought it. Oh, that's hilarious. I remember the first time my dad let me taste beer when I was a kid, and my immediate thought was, why would you ever drink this? Here I am expecting, like, looking at this really cool looking dark drink where, like, it's got this kind of ombre look to it that descends and evolves and looks like really deep and tasty and nice, and my dad seems to be enjoying it, and I taste it and it's just this awful, bitter, fizzy, terrible thing. Just why? Pinky Pink says maybe show a jagged sword that looks like it has saws on both sides. Did you hear me there, Mike?
Yeah, I'm trying it.
Okay, I didn't know you'd heard me.
I don't talk.
Yeah, I know. I don't talk much. That's you, whiskey. Why does it suck so much? It looks like caramel, right? It looks so tasty. I think that's why I really like pear cider, because it actually tastes just sweet. And I like a lot of cocktails too, because they don't taste like alcohol. Unfortunately, they are just sugar. Pure sugar. So why bother at all? I'm just gonna have a hot chocolate. You never had an alcohol drink. You're not missing much, Tib. You would hardly call them delicious. So if you're in it for the taste, then there are other better things to drink. Ula says alcohol can suck a duck. Yeah. It's not all that. It's just like, for me, I drink for the flavour, so if I don't like what I drink, then what's the point?
Yeah.
What's the point in drinking it?
Like, the only thing that I really kind of enjoy is cider, and that's just because it tastes so sweet.
Yeah.
It's just like a fruit drink. It gives me confidence, and then makes me not want to be wherever I am.
Hinka Pink says every alcoholic drink is better as non-alcoholic. It's just as tasty without the bitterness and the side effects. Agreed. I'd love to make some mocktails sometime. I really want to make some Sonic the Hedgehog mocktails. One of the good things about alcohol is the way that they look. You never see people put as much effort into the look of a drink unless it's like an alcoholic drink. But luckily for us, that doesn't need to be an alcoholic exclusive thing. You can just steal the effort of making a drink look cool and nice and giving it gradients and stuff without it needing to have any alcohol in it. So I really want to make like a Sonic series of mocktails where they're just cool looking drinks. Like Sonic's would be like blue with a red at the bottom. and maybe like some kind of gold ring on the glass or something. I love in I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I love in the movie Airplane, where the main character has a drinking problem. And the drinking problem is just that every time they get a glass of water, they can't drink it properly and end up just pouring it all over themselves by accident. Just add grenadine to everything. Instant beautiful drink. Is that true? Gotta get me some grenadine. I just want him to look cool. That's all. I want to drink something from a pineapple or a coconut. But it doesn't have to be alcoholic. It just needs to be in a pineapple or a coconut. And have a little umbrella. Normalize making all drinks this way. God, I was so obsessed with cocktail umbrellas when I was a kid.
Why?
I just love them. They're just tiny umbrellas and you can put them up and down.
I don't think I've ever had a cocktail.
Umbrella. I used to get cocktail umbrellas in my Knickerbocker glories.
What's a Knickerbocker glory?
What's a Knickerbocker glory?
Yeah.
Only the epitome of English seaside holiday desserts.
Really?
Yeah. A Knickerbocker glory is a wondrous thing. It's a fabulous thing. It's a magical thing that you have when you're young and then you remember when you're older for the rest of your life.
Well, I guess I can't have one then.
I'm gonna get one up for you.
I probably can't have it anymore because of the lactose stuff.
There must be someone who does like non-dairy Knickerbocker glories.
I don't know about you, but everything that's a non-dairy alternative sucks.
This is a Knickerbocker glory.
Like, they all have aftertastes, and like the texture just feels weird.
So a Knickerbocker glory is a mixture of ice cream and fruit, syrup, cream, wafers, all that good stuff. And they often come
Ooh.
with little cocktail umbrellas and
I might-
sparklers in them.
I might have had one of those.
And
Like a sundae. Isn't that just an ice cream sundae?
But it doesn't have, like, you need the sparklers and stuff as well.
Sparklers.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I've not. I've had an ice cream sundae, but I don't think I've ever had whatever a glorious Knickerbocker is.
I guess yeah, Tib says Sonic mocktails would be really fun. I guess Knuckles one would have grenadine because it's red. What makes drinks blue? I don't know, like
Raw.
maybe like raspberry syrup or something, because I know a lot of raspberry drinks in America are blue.
Yeah, but that's not because they're raspberry flavored. That's a food coloring.
Okay, well I guess you could use a food colouring. I'm sure you could find a blue syrup though.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Follow. Okay. Sasha Tuds Vaseva. Hello, Sasha. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you very much for the follow. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sasha says, "Nah, don't try to pronounce it." Hey, it's good to have you here. I feel like the Tails drink would have to have two
I think
straws.
I like this brush.
Right?
I'm just going to talk over you because you keep talking over me. I'm just going to say it. I like this brush.
All right. Jeez. That is a great drawing. I like that. I love your expression.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, do the thumbs. That wasn't being rude. Indy was being rude.
Okay, I'm sorry for being rude.
I can't get the whole sword. Maybe I could shorten the sword. What does that sound mean? Oh, it's another follow.
It's the same sound as it was before. Pytis, thank you very much for the follow. Ay. You can control the drawing when you want to select the whole thing. Is that something you were having trouble with, Doig? Oh my gosh, lots of follows. Hey, thank you very much.
Is it because of the cool bear drawings?
Broken Bengal, thank you. Is it because of the cool bear drawings?
You can control A. Yeah.
Is that something you were needing?
I guess I'm being called out. How do I split the drawing but I just want a new panel?
Just if you just want a new panel, just hit P.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Let's get this cleaned up. Let's get this working like an animation. Working like an animation. Working like an animation. Ooh. Cha-cha-cha.
Don't want it.
What do you want?
The sword.
No! It's too sharp! The bird just flies into it and splits in half.
I like it when I do shitty drawings of the bear.
I don't think that's a shitty drawing. I love the drawing. It's charming.
That other one is, yeah, that one's good. The ones I'm doing now.
I like the ones you're doing now. They're the ones I'm talking about. Oh my gosh, it's cold.
It is cool, isn't
It
it?
is. I found my hot water bottle.
Oh,
I
you
found
did.
the word. I remembered it. I found my hot water bottle yesterday, so that is coming out. It's getting filled up, and it's getting carried around with me for the entire day. It's how we're rolling right now. The weather outside was charming and nice when I felt warm, but now I just feel cold.
Today's the day.
Today is the day.
Today's the day you follow your new favorite stream.
Alright. Ula, you had no idea people used hot water bottles to keep warm until a few years ago. Really? You never had one as a kid? Your parents were never like, let's get you a hot water bottle. Get in your Jimmy Jammies. Just mine.
Do you reckon hot water bottles used to just be like, they would cut the bladder or something out of a sheep and they're like, hot water bottle?
Maybe. That would be kind of messy though.
During the blood moon curse.
Oh, heck yeah. Tib says apparently there's a stuff used in some teas called butterfly pea flower powder, which sounds like some kind of Mario power-up to me, which is a natural blue colouring and mixed with citrus turns purple on our way to a heckin' fancy Sonic mocktail. Yeah!
Maybe they had an idea, or maybe it was Elaine. One of you had an idea about blood moon curse.
Elaine had the idea, then I thought of the name.
Oh. Should you say, or
I mean, yeah, what made you think of that?
someone just said blood moon?
Oh, did they?
Hot water bottles are my favorite during the blood moon curse.
Yes, yes. Yeah, basically Elaine was saying there should be like a D&D thing that if you choose a female in D&D, then 4 days out of the month you take like massive stat bonuses.
No. You get massive stat with like What's the opposite of bonus?
Did I say bonuses when I meant the absolute opposite?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm sorry, guys. My brain is not functioning today. A massive hit to your stats, essentially. So you would drop a bunch of points in your stats on that day, because you would be in pain for those 4 days. And I was like, I'd like that if you could make something fun into it too, where it's like you call it the Blood Moon Curse, and as well as your stats being damaged for that time and not being as good, you get to like rage or something. You get a power called Frenzy that you can use instead.
+5 to intimidation.
Yeah.
rolls.
Absolutely. Killer Bee says nerfed. Yes, that's a good word. That's the word I should have used.
Stats decrease, but damage is doubled and intimidation is doubled.
Yeah, something like that. Like, it would be like horribly offensive if a dude were to do it, but I think like if you did it tongue in cheek and it was a girl who suggested it, it could be pretty fun. Like Elaine and me were having a lot of fun with the idea, where we were like, what would our Blood Moon Curse be? How would we represent it in D&D?
It's neat.
Yeah, you get red glowy eyes. You get to use blood magic for like those 4 days. You want to have horns during the Blood Moon Curse. That'd be so f***ing metal. That'd be awesome. You just get horns and like a tail and red eyes. You essentially just become demon. That'd be cool. I want it to be almost like a werewolf type deal. Like, I want to get fur and horns and be like the beast. It reminds me of that Twitter thread that was up a while ago, where it was like, you can always tell if your friend is either a vampire or a werewolf, and every friend falls into one of the two.
I'm just imagining a scenario where the people who originally came up with the concept of like, you know, lycanthropy and werewolves and things, like just kind of like sitting back in the afterlife thinking like, they thought we meant turns into actual wolves. We's talking about the moon times for the women's, but they thinks there's actual wolves.
I love your period voice. Oh wow, and that's a joke that works on multiple levels. I love that this is how you think people would have spoken back then.
Oh well, that's
It's
just
them's women's! Casting their witchery again.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding. There's no stopping this metaphor. Those damn females. It's getting close to Monty Python female voice territory. Oi!
I'm a woman.
God, I love it.
To the point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
Joel, a witch, a vampire, a werewolf. I think I wish I was a witch, but I think that everybody knows I'm a werewolf.
You're pretty witchy.
Do you think that I'm closer to witch or werewolf?
Witch, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm amazed.
Why?
I guess I think it's so obvious that I would be a werewolf because of like things like my feral nature and general hairiness and
You are fairly hairy.
I'm already part wolf.
Are you? With what? With the
Probably.
fur?
Yeah.
Okay. You should see India's arms.
You should see them if you can below the fur.
Let me see your arm. Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah, am I a witch or a werewolf? What do you think?
You're a little werewolf.
You see, it's. I feel like it's obvious.
Yeah.
I want to be a witch though.
You could be a werewolf that wants to be a witch.
I'm not like domesticated enough to be a witch. I don't know. Unless it's like a
To
witch
the
in
point
the way
that
Baba
you sharpen
Yaga
both
is a
sides and it
witch.
becomes a double-edged sword.
Magic werewolf. Why not both? A witch wolf.
A witch wolf. Sure, that's pretty sure that's like a comic.
A werewitch. I'm a wolf apart from on full moons. Yeah, Tib, agreed. You were definitely a vampire. Kurzak and Kawa are witches, I feel. For sure.
Who's it? What?
Kawa and Kurzak
Or what?
are witches.
Okay.
Kurzak is either a witch or a werewolf. That's my feeling.
Sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding. Kevin's definitely a wolf.
Yeah.
Explain by himself. Sorry, Kurzak, it's just the way it is.
You sharpen both sides and it becomes a
Oh,
double-edged
this is
sword.
interesting. Tib thinks that Kurzak's a vampire. Am I annoying you?
Annoying Kurzak.
No,
Or
no,
me.
just you were laughing and rolling your head. Like,
No, it's funny. I'm currently like, I think we should keep pushing that Kurzak's a wolf. She's a total wolf. I mean,
Wolf.
just look at Kurzak. It's
Kurzak.
total wolf.
She's a wolf. You declared yourself a vampire earlier. We've decided that you're not. Ula, you can be a monkey.
You sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding. There's no stopping this metaphor. You know Doig likes wolves. He likes me. Are you a witch or a bitch? Depends how much fur you have. Emlet is a normal boy wrapped up in the mystical wars. He's the protagonist. He's been isekai'd into this weird world. Oh, you still have to hear an explanation. I don't know. I think it's just a vibe thing. It's just some people have a vibe, and I think, you know, for vampires, it's like a kind of darkness, elegance, and togetherness, as well as a danger. for wolves, it's kind of a feral, a feral but also fluffy and kind of adorable mess. You're feral now. I don't know. I just feel like you have a wild side to you, that's all. Oh no! Oh no! How deep down does this hole go that I'm digging? There has to be a bottom somewhere, right?
I just fuck my feelings. I just want to try it. Can I loop a certain part of this of what I'm viewing, or does it not loop a certain part in the
Oh, you can. You can play a certain part, but I've always had trouble getting it to loop, to be honest.
play selection? Cool. This is India right now.
There's no stopping this metaphor. Yep, it's gone. It's got away from me like a runaway train.
Wait. Is it just this part? It's just this part.
No stopping this metaphor. No stopping this metaphor. No stopping this metaphor. You did it. No stopping this metaphor.
Oh, I need it to be faster.
There's no stopping this metaphor. Count Kurzek. That's a powerful name. I guess my real question is what would make a witch, because I feel like that's like... I feel vampire and werewolf have definite vibes. Witch, I'm trying to work out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh man, I'm getting hungry now. We might have to call the stream.
Okay.
I didn't manage to get all the inking done like I thought, but I managed to get a lot of it done. Got like 3 or 4 frames done, which is a lot for me. I'm not a super fast inker.
I got some stuff done. I got a good drawing of the too sharp bear thing.
Aren't you glad that you didn't just keep drawing yourself sharpening your sword?
Yeah,
If you never actually
sharpening it.
use it. It's almost like you metaphored
To the
yourself.
point that you sharpen both sides and it becomes a double-edged sword.
The metaphor's expanding. There's no stopping this metaphor.
I need to get you to go like wild, and then you get grabbed. Here's the vibe of like India calling Kurzek a werewolf.
Oh
You know,
no! It's okay, cause like, there's no shame in being a werewolf. Diggy diggy hole, diggy diggy hole. I am the swift and I dig in my hole.
Oh.
Alright, I think I got this. It done so. At least I
Kurzek,
got this little bit.
Kurzek, do
done so.
your little emote. There we go.
What are you doing?
No.
Oh my gosh. I love how much you love this.
She the wolf. No. She the vampire. I don't know what that is. That was meant to be bat wings.
Okay. I like him. Her little vampire cape.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, Tiramisu. Yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. You know, when it's also the day. I'm gonna go
There
and
you
eat
go.
some pasta. I'm starving. And until next time, we're gonna raid someone, I guess. I forgot about that. Let's do that. Oh, nice fangs.
Yeah. And cool shades. Alright, thank you so much for coming by today. And a big thanks to the raids today.
Yeah, thank you guys. And for the followers as well. We
Raid-
much appreciate the follows and the raids.
Raid Simon. Is he still going? I don't... Or do we follow?
Evelyn.
Do we follow them? I don't know if we follow them.
Simon Honeydew. Let's check him out.
That's the Yogscast guy.
Oh! Ha!
He's... Okay, we raided Snapscube the other day and like... I don't believe there's like any acknowledgement. And so it kind of...
I think that's just the way it is with big streamers though.
Yeah, it kind of makes me not want to raid bigger streams that
You want
like,
your acknowledgement.
not that I want my acknowledgement, it's that it's kind of like pouring stuff into a bucket, you know?
Here we go.
What?
Continue with this metaphor.
It's just, I don't need the acknowledgement. I just want it to be meaningful, and it
Mhm.
doesn't feel meaningful for someone who like doesn't even notice.
You want when people run in and go, adventure, for the person to be like, ah, awesome. Not
Yeah.
to just fall upon deaf ears and spam in the chat.
Oh no, Evan's Arcade is ending.
A teaspoon in the spoon drawer.
Oh, there aren't actually that many people streaming that we know. Shit. Let's look at the art category, maybe.
It's your time to choose. You gotta choose the person that you're gonna raid.
So we're gonna raid Bob Ross.
No,
Just-
you're not.
Just kidding. Just kidding. See, there's always a thing where you choose like a random person where you're like, I don't actually know if they're chill or not.
Oh my goodness, just choose someone.
Fine, we'll raid Nick then. Nick's cool. I know Nick's cool.
Awesome.
Okay. I will cancel you personally if you raid Bob Ross. I will never raid Bob Ross. I'll never do that.
Tips like, it's not about needing to be acknowledged for doing, it's more that he wants it to be a meaningful thing for them. Like when you guys get a raid, how meaningful it feels for you.
Yeah.
It's true. It's always nice when you feel like you're making a difference to someone's day.
I'm gonna post this on
Oh no.
under Twitter. Cool.
Thank you guys for being here, and until next time,
May the rest
of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Karzik's a werewolf.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? Setting up next month's theme. Which is now predominantly Lovecraft, but it's in general just cosmic horror. India Swift, oh my gosh. It's India Swift, not just Doig Swift. The hidden Twitch account. Legend. I think this is the first time I've seen India's actual channel here. Or her username here. How's your stream, guys? How's that trailer going? I did see that. I followed it. I'm one of her. At the time, it was like 48 followers. Or oh, it's way less than I thought. I'm a Kremlin. I draw. I like nothing. Yep. Welcome, everybody. You're working on... Oh, storyboard. Oh. What? I thought you guys already made the animatic for that.
Oh, it's your favorite bird friend. It's India Swift.
Whoa!